Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. It's Saturday night, we're live racing MX5s. We're at the MaX5 Championship, round 5 at Kyoto, Miyabi. And man, this is going to be a manic race. I'm telling you, it's a short track. I mean, what lap times we got? We've got a 40-second lap time. So in 15 minutes, we're going to be. It's going to be about 20 laps. It's going to be crazy. And the half-hour race is just going to be like an endurance race. So let's have a look at the field. Up at front, we've got Kale, who's done the 140.2. Looks like Casper's just about to take fastest lap. He did with a 40.1. So now Casper's in the lead in the Team Shadow Racing car. Looks like it's changed colours. Very nice. A livery change for round 5 of the season for Casper. Jerriton Mon, I think he missed last week. He's back in the Hewlett-Packard car. I see a lap time for Jerriton Mon at the moment. Well, hang on, I'll tell you how. Jerriton Mon. No lap time. Sorry, guys. But he's 3/10 behind Kale. 7 thousandths ahead of. No, Talaran's just gone ahead of him. We're just about to go to Talaran. There he is in the Virtual Racers Club liveried MX5. They're all MX5s. I should do an introduction. I'm going through the field, but I should tell you a little bit about the championship. So this is a 6-round championship. We're on round 5, so there's only 2 championships left. It's consists it's a single series of MX5s, and they're souped right up to the max, and the weight's dropped to as low as it can go. We all meet up on a Saturday evening. We have a 30-minute practice from 7 o'clock to 7:30. Then dead on 7:30, we'll go to a 12-minute qualifier. Straight from qualifying, then we go into a 15-minute race with no pit stops, just a sprint race. And let me tell you here, the tyres are getting, I've heard through the grapevine, that the tyres are taking a hit. I think the tyre wear has been turned off for practice, maybe, I'm not sure. No one seems to have any. Fuel wear's down. And so you have a 15-minute sprint race, and then a short 5-10 minute break, and then we set up for a 30-minute race, which I believe is a reverse grid of the sprint race. You'd think I'd remember these things after doing this for 4 weeks. And yeah, like I said, we're at Kyoto Miyabi. It's a 1.2 mile track with seven corners. The sprint race will take place at 11:30 with fine weather, and the feature race will take place at 3:30. In the settings, we've got fuel at ×5 and tyre wear at ×15. In the sprint race, you can only use racing mediums, and in the feature, you have to use racing hards mandatory and racing mediums, and it will be a rolling start of the reverse grid order. Any penalties, they have to be spent on the start finish line. So actually, one last thing we'll do before we start getting all into it is we'll have a quick look through the table, because it's IR Graham has been running away with it, but I do believe Well, Graham can't make tonight, so this gives everyone else a good chance to catch up on him. IR Graham is 170 points in first place in the championship. In second place is Casper, who we were just looking at in the pit stop. He's on 106 points. In third place in the championship we have, just trying to be clever, sorry, Kale. I thought I'd seen Kale going around. Oh, Kale, sorry, he's there. Kale, he's third in the championship. He's on 102 points, which is only 4 points behind Casper, so they've got a lot to race for. In fourth place in the championship we have Tulu with 95 points, so that's only 7 points behind third place. In fifth place in the championship we have our very own Talleyrand, and Talleyrand is on 93 points, only 2 points behind Tulu. In sixth place we have Elevate, which I don't think I've seen him here tonight so far, but he's sitting in sixth place with 76 points. Then Siberian Tiger in seventh place, also with 76 points, so they're tying on points. In eighth place we have Koi Carp, who's on 65 points. Now we'll sit and watch Iron Bobber for a bit. We haven't watched his laps. He's done a 40.5. So where was I up to? Sorry. Koi Carp on 65 points, sorry. I'm reading it off my phone, I apologise, so it's quite small. In ninth place we have Noxie, who's on 49 points. In 10th place Carbon Dwarf, who I believe can't make tonight, who's on 37 points. In 11th Jokus, who's on 29 points. Then we have JTX in 12th, also on 29 points. So I think all three of them are on the same points, aren't they? Or have I read that wrong? No, all three of them are on 29 points, with Jeritamon in 14th on 28 points and Ragnar in 15th on 28 points. So, oh no, Ragnar I believe, sorry, is 18 points. So, oh my, what's going on? I was looking at my phone, I wasn't looking at this. It's banners. Graham, I think, has just turned up. I believed he couldn't make it, so that's we'll see. That's interesting. I don't know how long we've got left. I think we've got 10 minutes more practice to do, and everyone's gone in the pits to help me out. That's great. Casper, come on, be my hero. You can have one of them. Whoosh, and let's get in your car. No, he's ghosting. This is the only man out on the track at the moment. With around about 6 or 10 minutes to go till qualifying. And we're driving around Miyabi with the flying fin, CPI Casper. We're doing a bit of spinning. And we're flashing our lights at the crowd. Oh well, hello. And we're back in the pits. So yes, everybody's in the pits. This is fantastic. This wasn't a nightmare I had once. This actually happened. Look at this. Come on, guys. So I've already done the table and told everyone about the league. You can find us on www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. Thank the Lord, Talleyrand. And from there, that'll direct you through to our Discord, where there's many channels and new leagues signing up all the time. I believe there's like a bit of an Aussie V8 style championship that's in the pipeline. I don't want to say too much about it because I've only heard whispers. Subaru's all filled now. I've been pushing that one for weeks and it's done. It's filled. No seats left. Le Mans, no seats left. There's still Lord of the Drivers on a Sunday evening. It sounds, there's a lot of racing with a lot of cars. That's all I'm going to say about that. Look for it for yourself and find out. But everyone's really friendly in the Discord. Any help, even if you're just starting out or you're a veteran at this, you know, everyone's there for the same reason. We love it, basically. So Talleyrand's nearly 2/10 up on his own time. We're just coming round to the start straight before the chicane. Oh, nice cut. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be a great race. Even though no one's out at the moment, this is going to be a fantastic race. Oh, they're all coming out now. So here we go. We're up to 5th gear. Long right-hander. Down to 4th. Feathering, back on the throttle. A little lift. Back on again. Just eating as much curb as we can. Up to 5th gear. Going for the sweeping left, into the right. Oh, back end's gone, but we've got the control into 4th gear. Fantastic control. Braking heavily down to the tight right-hander. 3rd gear, little feather on the throttle, bang on it again. Then the chicane, cut the curb, little lift there, and then slam back on it again for the straight. Any penalties will have to be paid here during the race. And well, Cale's done a 40.1 second lap, so you can understand how this is going to be in the race. It's going to be hectic in the 30-minute race. I'm sure we might even have some cars getting lapped. I'm going to end up getting confused. Over what car is where. I'm sure of it. Get rid of that. I do like that livery by Casper. I wonder if JTX, his teammate's going to be here then. There's people turning up still. Talleyrand, the number 20 car. Orange, black and white livery of the VRC colours. Getting real wide there and giving it a little tank slapper. Nice. Cthulhu. Haven't seen him yet this evening. Just going past the spinning Talleyrand. Nice looking livery, that one also. Everyone's really gone above and beyond with their liveries for us. It's fantastic. I really like some of the cars that have been racing this season. So it's near to an end. I've read you the table. You can't. It's really tight, extremely tight. Everyone's racing for position, jostling. I think a place. We've got 4 minutes left of practice. Although these guys look like they've had their practice. And Bobber's here, Kuykart, Ragnar. Thought I saw, oh yeah, an Ion Graham. He can make it then, with a 40.5. Still hasn't gone fastest yet. He is usually the fastest. He's been sweeping the races. Clean sweep except for Goodwood, our first round, I believe. I don't think he's been beaten. But they're getting closer, Graham. They are getting closer. I think next season you might find it a bit more of a... You won't find it as dominant. They're eking that speed out of these little MX5s. And boy, these little MX5s can go fast. So IR Graham coming round. Is he going to break the 40? Not yet. 40.2. 3/10 off of Cale. There's Cale. I don't know where his teammate is. Elevate. Come back. Come on. We're literally minutes away from qualifying. So this looks like this is the gang. But it's you can miss weeks. It's preferably you don't, because you miss a great race. But we do drop a week, the lowest score. So for those that can't make a full season, it makes it a bit more fairer. So Cale is our third in the championship, I said, wasn't it? Cale third in the championship. He's looking to maximise on his score. He's 4 points behind the second place Casper. He'll be easily wanting to get past him. but the 68 points that he's behind IR Graham is going to be a tougher call. Maximum score you can get is 46 points, I believe, with the fastest lap. So he needs to win both races and get fastest laps, I think, to be in with a shout, and hope that IR Graham doesn't have as good results. And at the moment it looks like Cale's the one that knows how to get the speed out of this track. In fact, IR Graham doesn't seem to have had the practice. He can't find it. We've definitely got the tyre wear turned off. No one's tyres are wearing, so that's going to be a real shocker, because I've heard by the end of a 15-minute race those racing mediums are red raw. You don't see no white whatsoever. So I think we're going to see in the last couple of laps of the 15-minute race, the sprint race, I apologise, is a few pirouettes. Might look more like a ballerina than a racing track. Qualifying's going to be fast and frantic. I'll try and keep up with it as best I can. I'll try and flick around cars and look at the little box in the corner to see what's going on with the times. So let's go on board with IR Graham for a lap. He's picked up a penalty, but that's fine. We'll get a shot of that. So up to 5th gear, going into the sweeping long right-hander, all the way around and back on itself, down to 4th gear, a little feather, back full throttle, climbing up the accelerator. He's 100th up on his own time, screaming it out into 5th gear. The host is asking if we're ready, so we might end up just disappearing into qualifying during this. Down to the tight right-hander at the opposite end of the track. 3rd, going into the chicane, cutting as much of the curb as you possibly can, straight line that bad boy, onto the start straight, up to 4th. Looks like a few people who might get penalties in that last chicane as well if they're not careful. It likes to hand out those half seconds, then they come out of the car just in case that's where we end up in quali. No JTX, sad times, man. There's a few people missing. Come on, guys. 300s up on his own time. Must be getting frustrated out there. He's used to being top man. Kel's holding it with that 40.1. I wonder if anyone's going to be able to break it within the 40s and give us a 39, a sub 40, or a late 39. 100th up. His times aren't changing, are they? Let me flick to Talleyrand and then back to IR Graham. There we go. 40.41. That one's faster than his normal time. He's catching someone up now. Oh, just bang them out of the way and then bang himself out of the way. Oh dear. But that's it, because qualifying is starting. 8 seconds. Can Kale emulate this in the 12-minute qualifying session that lays ahead? And don't forget, the tyres will be wearing down. They may have to just pop in to put fresh tyres on every now and again. We're sat with the host, Coy, car. It looks like Catula's first onto the track. Oh, they're all going, oh no, do we have a pit lane? I don't know. Yeah, looks like IR Graham can't get out of the pits. Do we have an abort? Oh, he's turned it round. Can you get out? Go on, Marcel. I have faith. No, that car really doesn't want to get out. Yeah, pit glitch. Oh, is he trying again? It's not going to happen. Wait, he's just drove into that building, and that building just turned into the pits. So it looks like we're going to have to restart this, because there is definitely a pit glitch. Everyone's got to exit. We'll reset the room, and we'll start it all over again. There we go. People just disappearing. They've all gone into the pits. They've all disappeared. Bye everybody. Oh no. Graham's left the room. Graham has joined the room. got to exit the game, I think, guys. You've all got to go. That's it. Who's going to... It's like a game of dare to see who's going to stay last. It's out of Ragnar and Gerasimon. Who's going to press exit first? Oh my god, it's so tight. Who knows? They must be hovering over the X button. There must be one of them. One of them is going to leave first. Who is going to leave first? Out of Gerasimon and Ragnar. Is it Gerasimon? Is it Ragnar? Oh my god. Oh, it was Gerasimon. Ragnar, the last one to press the red X. Seriously, press the red X. We're stuck in a loop. I can't even go and look at anything else. Can I sit in your car? Yeah. Let's turn his engine off. Ragnar. Yay! Wow, that was an exciting race at the end there. And we're back in for qualifying, it looks like. Oh no, a little practice. And then on to qualifying. We're sat in Koi's car. Koi car. There's Gerasimon going out for a little donut practice. Oh, I would have had a sneaky couple of laps, Gerasimon, to see what those tyre wear was like. Because they've been hiding it from you. You should just nip round while he's checking out that room and see what that... He started it. You could have at least got halfway round just to see if there was a tin of red. Someone is. Someone's thinking, oh, Ragnar, I've got to get around and see what that tyre wear's like. And we're starting again. Let's see if we can all get out the pits this time. Scary stuff. Got all our information there. So that's 2 safely out. Looks like another 3. Looks like one of them was IR Graham. Another 2 have gone. It's just Kale that's sat in the pits at the moment. Come on, Kale. We want to know if you can get out. Okay. So, Koi Cup, first on the track. We'll watch him on his out lap. Casper's quite close. I think he's going to try and overtake him before the end of the lap. No, he's backing out of it. Wise choice, but they're going to all Constantine behind Casper. Look at them. They're all too close. Graham and Cthulhu, I don't know. Graham's going to go for an overtake on the qualifying lap. It does state in the rules, I believe, not meant to overtake another car while it's on its fast lap. You're supposed to space yourself out nicely, so we'll see how IR Graham deals with this. If he's going to have to back off when he should be going fast. Koi car still there. I mean, it's a very short track. There's not really much. I mean, what did I say? It was a 1.2 mile track. So, you know, you can't space yourself out too much, but you can find a bit more space than these 5 have. So Koi car heading to the start straight to do his first flying lap. He's bagged himself a 40.8. Casper in first though. Talleyrand's taken the lead with a 40.8 pole with 40.0. They're nearly sub 39 already. Woo! We haven't even run the fuel down yet. There's Casper. He got a 40.092. Only 800ths behind. IR Graham sitting in third. 800ths behind Casper with a 40.1. And then Cthulhu, who's got 4th, who's just had a bit of a spin with a 40.3. Koi Carp got 5th with a 40.8. Gerasimon got 5th with a 41.8. Kale, who was the fastest in our practice, has got 7th with a 41.9. Ragnar is 8th with a 42.1. And Iron Bobber is 9th with a 59.0. I think he must have had a bit of a spin. Back up to the front there. Talleyrand's still holding it. He's gone faster again with a 39.9. Oh, Casper was out there wide, was it? I'm trying to look here. Kale's gone faster, but he's still in 6th. Iron Bobber's gone faster again. He's in 8th. Casper, he's done a 40.3, still not beat his best. IR Graham's managed to get it up second with a 39.9. So it's just Talleyrand and IR Graham that have broken the 40-second line. Gerasimon's doing right, fine, in 4th with a 40.2. Ragnar has gone faster, has put himself into 6th. Kale has gone faster again, put himself up to 5th. Iron Bobber with a 40.5. He's still in 8th. Oh, hang on. Kale's on a faster lap right now. He's on the fastest lap. We'll stick with him. Oh no, just 2 tenths up. He's only 2.5 tenths behind pole. We've got 8 minutes left of qualifying. On board with Kale. He's down to 6th. Someone's gone faster. He had to do a little lift there. No, he just went fastest. Nice. And it looked like he did a little lift. With a 39.8. Well done, Kale. Glad to be sat on board with that. So Talleyrand now down to 2nd. He hasn't bettered his time since the 3rd lap when he was 39. He's hanging that car out. Casper, he's broke 40s. He's at 39.8, 2 tenths. Wow, this is hotly contested now. 500s ahead of Kale, who's in 2nd. Kale 900s ahead of Talleyrand, who's in 3rd. 9,000th Talleyrand is ahead of Graham, IR Graham, who is in 4th. IR Graham, who's on a faster lap. Kale's gone faster again with the 39.7. IR Graham is ahead of Iron Bobber's just banged it into 5th with a 40.0. He's nearly breaking it. IR Graham 4th, 300s ahead of Iron Bobber. No, he's up to 2nd now. He's knocked Casper down. Kale's in the lead again with that 39.7. IR Graham in 2nd, 39.8. Casper in 3rd with the 39.8. He's on a faster lap though. Talleyrand is in 4th with a 40.3. No, sorry, 39.9. He's also going faster. Iron Bobber in 5th with a 40.0. He's going to break that 39 in a minute. Not this lap though. Ragnar is in 6th with a fine 40.0. They're all so close. Koikart 40.1. He's just 3 tenths off of pole position. That's how tight this is. IR Graham's gone faster again. He's taken it. He's taken pole with a 39.6. Talleyrand's gone faster again. It's good for 4th. 39.9. So IR Graham is a 10th ahead of Kale. Kale is a 300ths ahead of Casper. Casper is 700ths, but he's on a faster lap. He's going for pole. Kale's gone a 39.7. It's not good enough for pole though. What's the Flying Finn got to deliver? Flying Finn Airlines dropping down with a 39.8. Katula set a faster time. Where is Katula? Katula's not having fun today. He's not finding. Oh, he's 40.3. Jared Simon's gone faster in 8th with a 40.2. Yeah, Katula, I'll give you one of these for luck. Maybe it'll get you up the grid a bit. It's 10th off of his time, down from his time. And there's still no tyre wear. Maybe there's been a decision to take tyre wear off. Oh, I was kind of like looking forward to seeing their tyres run out. So IR Graham in pole, as usual. Took him a bit longer this time though. Took him a while. I've just had a message. I bet someone said, yeah, they've taken tyre wear off. Give me 1 second. I'll get up to date with the facts. No, but someone's asking Cthulhu to come on. I'm going to go back to watch him. He's got fans out there. Whoosh. 40.5. Across the line. 40.7. He's not getting the hang of it, I reckon. But he races good from the back. It's going to be tight anyway. He's got every chance to come through the pack. Every chance. People are going to be going off. It's you know. And there's IR Graham going faster yet again. He's up. It was Alex Rios-Pardo that said, come on, Cthulhu. Someone's gone faster. Casper in second place, 39.7, 500ths off IR Graham. It's only 100th off of Talleyrand, ahead of Talleyrand, who's just eking out every last little bit of speed he can out of the MX5. Cale is doing a grand job, but I'm sure he's probably going to be slightly disappointed that he was the fastest in the practice by a mile, and now he's struggling to get better than 4th. I tell you, Cthulhu's got some fans out there. Mike Allman is calling for Cthulhu to go, and I'm sure that he means go faster. No, he wrote go Cthulhu, sorry. Don't want to mislead anyone. So quick go through the field then. IR Graham, I won't read the times out, you'll have to just look yourself. IR Graham first, Casper, the Flying Finn in second, third, our very own Talleyrand from the Virtual Racers Club. In 4th, Logistical Nightmare Racing's Cale. Someone's gone faster, it's Casper, still in second. In 5th, you've got Team 13, Ragnar. In 6th, we have Iron Bobber. In the, what's that, Kenwood liveried car, yes. In 7th, Koi Carp, part of the Virtual Racing Club team. In the Red Bull MX5. Fourth, nearly 5/10 off of pole, but only a 1/10 and a half off of Iron Bobber in 6th. In 8th, we've got Geratamon. He's giving it a little spin. Casper's gone pole. He's done it. He's been threatening for lap after lap after lap. I keep seeing Casper coming faster, and I'm looking up and I'm not seeing him in first. So he's finally done it. Has IR Graham got an answer for that? He's laid it down for you, IR Graham. He's given you the challenge. You've got to find 600ths from somewhere. I mean, 100th from somewhere. 1600ths from somewhere. Iron Bobber's gone faster again. Stayed in 6th place. Ragnar in 5th. Cale in 4th. Oh ho! The heat is on. Someone has come to taketh IR Graham's crown. Cthulhu has gone faster. He's up 7th. Whee! Fernando Cthulhu. He's one of my favourites, I've got to say. I love watching him race. It's fantastic. We've only got 30 seconds of qualifying. This is it. Graham's got to do it, or he hasn't. He's running out of time. This is his last lap. This is his last chance to get that pole position. 39.7 to Casper's 39.670. IR Graham's got to dig deep. Just find 600. Oh, he's got 300s. At the moment, he's on pole. Can he keep it? No. He's 600s on his own time, so that must mean Casper's going faster again. He's got to be. Oh, he's out wide. No, he's 800s down. IR Graham. He's going to cross the line. 39.7. So we've got Casper in the lead. IR Graham, on pole. IR Graham in second. Talleyrand third. Oh dear. Sorry, I dropped the controller. Oh, there we go. Casper, IR Graham, Talleyrand, Cale, Ragnar, Iron Bobber. Sorry, it's so fast. Yeah, we've got big Cthulhu fans out there. Mike Alman saying, "Come on, Bruno." Here we go. We got on the lead. We're looking at Casper. Oh, I'm a bit slow here. Sorry, guys. Here we go, and the red lights are on. Hold in. We're off at Kyoto Miyobi. Casper seems to be going okay. IR Graham looks like he's lost a bit of ground to Talleyrand. Talleyrand's looking out the outside. Casper had a great start. but I.R. Graham's chewing up the space between them. Talleyrand's fallen behind a bit. There in the background we've got Kale on Iron Bobber. He's just got past him. Kuykart looking up the inside of them all. Is there space? He's got a wiggle on. Give Cthulhu and Ragnar a look. Looks like Cthulhu's making a move on Ragnar. He's up the inside. He's got him. Can he make it? Oh, Ragnar's there on the outside. Cthulhu still can hold the place. Oh no. In the chicane, Ragnar just flew by. So, still leading Casper by 7/10. I.R. Graham. He's got a struggle with the whole pack's all over him. Kale and Talleyrand. Kale's taken Talleyrand, I believe. And Kuikart's up to 5th. He's got past Iron Bobber. Ragnar in 7th. Cthulhu in 8th. They're bunched up there in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th place even. All close together. Casper's got a nice little thin air, but I.R. Graham's starting. Talleyrand's having a look up the inside of Kale. Is he going to make it stick? He's there. And he does so, but we're going into this chicane. Yes, he holds it. Lovely move by Talleyrand. Kuykart there's right, looking up the inside, outside of Kale for the first corner. Kale's dropped back. Iron Bobber, he's also having a look at Kale. Kale's had a struggle of a lap. He's dropped loads of places. Cthulhu in 8th, 4/10 behind Kale. Up ahead, Casper still, but only 5/10 ahead of I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham's coming for him. He's got the fastest lap. It's barely anything in it, 2/10. Talleyrand's 3rd, got back ahead. Kuikart's in 4th, but Iron Bobber's breathing down his neck. He's not going to hold that place for long. Oh, Iron Bobber just fell back a bit. I spoke too soon, I apologise. Ragnar in 6th, breathing down Iron Bobber after maybe making a mistake behind Kuikart's dirty air. Up ahead, Casper still 4.5/10, 5/10 ahead of I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham can't seem to get any closer to him. Talleyrand's there viewing, hoping that them two start racing each other so he can pull that 9/10 back. And behind Talleyrand is the other VRC driver, Kuykart, in a comfortable 4th, 6/10 ahead of Iron Bobber, who's having a fine race so far, under so much pressure from Ragnar. There's bumping. There's a little bit of a tap between the two of them. A little unsettled before the chicane. Drop back a little bit more as Jotamon. Cthulhu's looking to make a move. Kale is so slow. What's going on? Kale is saving tyres. Interesting. No, he just had a bad lap. 55. He's doing 41. So I apologise. I thought we had a bit of a strategy going on here. I thought we had a tortoise and the hare situation. Because I don't believe these tyres are going to last very long. We're 11 minutes left of this race. Casper is 5/10 still ahead of I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham cannot make any inroads onto that. Oh, he is. He's 3/10 now. He's found some speed now. He's there. He's having a look. He's looking up the outside. He's coming up to the inside. He's there. He's done it. He's up the inside of him. But it's neck and neck coming out the corner. But I.R. Graham's got the inside line. And he hasn't taken the lead yet. No, Casper has now got the inside line. What a race between these two. He'll sit in for a lap, maybe 2. I know we've got another race to watch. I'll keep an eye on the boards. You guys watch this race, okay? Because this is banging. We can see Talleyrand is there in the rear view mirror. We've still got Kuykart in 4th. We've still got Iron Bobber in 5th. No, Jeritomon's gone in 5th. No, Iron Bobber and Jeritomon are having a ding-dong. And there's Ragnar. Iron Bobber's dropped behind the both of them. There's Cthulhu. Kale's still there. Cthulhu's up to 7th place. Great move in. I don't know what happened to Iron Bobber. He must have had a bit of an off. Up ahead, Casper. He's back to 5, 6/10 ahead of I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham must have had a small mistake in the corner. Now Talleyrand's catching up on I.R. Graham. He's having a look. My word, there's action all up and down the grid. You can't stop anywhere. You missed something somewhere else. Jeritomon's behind Kuykart. Ragnar in 6th. Cthulhu in 7th. Iron Bobber in 8th. We're seeing with Talleyrand chasing down I.R. Graham. 5/10 behind. I.R. Graham's chasing Casper. Casper's now got a second lead. He's got a little bit of breathing space. We've got 10 minutes left of this race. The tyres are just starting to show red. I.R. Graham's looking very red. I.R. Graham is going to have a problem with those tyres by the end of this race. Also Talleyrand. Casper is really looking after his tyres there in the lead. I think that's why he's starting to pull away. Now Talleyrand's having a look. Let's get in the car. My word, we've got a race here. Koikar still in 4th. Ragnar is in 5th. Gerasimon is in 6th. Cthulhu is in 7th. Iron Bob is still in 8th. That means Kale is in 9th. Looks like Talleyrand's dropped a little bit away from IR Graham. Wasn't the race we thought we were just heating up to be. Let's have a look up and down the grid then. See what else is going on. There's Koikar tyre. Not as bad as the two ahead of him. So he might be looking good near the end of the race. Gerasimon. They're all struggling with that left front. Cthulhu's up 6th. He must have got past Iron Bobber, and we missed the move. Hang on, did we miss the move? Yes, because oh no, hang on. Whoa, this car's all over. Someone was playing a penalty. Lovely. Looks like 2 places. Ragnar and Iron Bobber up to 6th. Fantastic move, Cthulhu. Beautiful racing. Up ahead. Right. Ahead, we've still got Casper. Then we've still got Casper. 1.5 seconds. That's that tyre. I'm telling you, he's preserved his tyre a lot better. Talleyrand's tyre's bad as well. But so's Koikar. They're all struggling with that left front tyre. Gerasimon is in 5th. Iron Bobber now in 6th. Only 700. Cthulhu's making a move. He's up the inside. Can he make it stick? Oh, he's not quite up enough. But he's there. He's going to give him some trouble, but making that move has cost him a little bit of time on Iron Bobber, but he's still there again. Oh, there was a little knock. Oh, I'm sure it was just so unintentional, but it played straight into Ragnar's hands. And Cthulhu's down and back into 8th, ahead of Kale. See, Casper is up ahead at 1.8. He's really looked after that tyre, and he's really getting the dividends for that. Now Graham is 1.2 ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand 3.2 ahead of Koikar. His tyre's looking nasty. Maybe a little bit worse than IR Graham's. Koikar, it's not as bad as the 2 ahead. He still might find he catches them by the end of the 15 minutes. We're on lap 11. 7.5 minutes into the race. Gerasimon in 5th. 4 seconds ahead of Ragnar. Ragnar, 1.9 seconds. All of their tyres. Oh my word. Iron Bobber's tyre looks like it's done. And Cthulhu, look. Oh my dear. Look at Cthulhu's tyre. He does not like his front left tyre. It's gone. Kale's is really fresh. Kale, you know, in the last 5 minutes of this race, we might see Kale make some moving. Remember, he was 11 seconds behind the pack, and now he's only 2.3 seconds behind Iron Bobber with a less angry front right tyre. There's Iron Bobber, yes. Right, up ahead then. Casper. Remember, Casper is 1.5 seconds ahead of IR Graham. His tyre still looks fresh as a daisy. IR Graham's is a bit more used, but he's got a bit of breathing space from the bloke behind him to Talleyrand. Talleyrand is there. His tyre's poor. A lot poorer. Koikar still holding a great 4th for Koikar this week. I mean, in the grapevine, I've heard whispers he's not been comfortable with the MX5 this season, but he's looking like he's really comfortable now. Up behind, we've got Iron Bobber attacking Ragnar. He's there. He's having a look. Ooh, it was close up his rear. And now Kale gets an opening to get through. Little wheel banging, little door pushing. I think Kale was just saying, hey, Iron Bobber, let me close that door for you. It looked like it was swinging open. And my tyre is a lot better than yours, so you next corner when you're... Oh, I weep for your front left tyre, Iron Bobber. I weep for it. Look at it. Has anyone got a worse tyre? I think Cthulhu probably has. Oh no. I gather you all here today to the funeral of RRL Cthulhu's front left tyre. It died 4 laps ago, and now its carcass is just being dragged around Miyabi. Let's all take a minute's silence. Sorry guys, we're watching a race. Here we go, Casper, 2.3 seconds. That front tyre still doesn't look like it's bothered. What's he doing? Is he floating around the track? IR Graham in second place. He's not pulling away from Talleyrand. He's still only 2 seconds. So IR Graham's in second place. Talleyrand's making the moves though. He's pulling in the times, 41.6 to a 41.8. So Talleyrand, even though his front tyre is dead, he's coming at him. Kuykap sitting happily in fourth, but Gerasimon is catching him up. And Gerasimon's got a lovely gap to Ragnar behind him at 8.2 seconds. And his tyre isn't looking too angry. So Gerasimon's sitting quite comfortably. In fact, if anything, we could say it's looking a lot tidier than Kuykap's tyre is. So this race is just down to who can look after that. Oh, Ragnar! Yeah, I think we'll give him a theme tune every time we see him go around the corners. Hey, Ragnar! Wow, that was some ballsy cornering there, wasn't it? You could easily lose it. Kale, 2.4, but that tyre, he has worn it now. And I know it's boring me to keep talking about that tyre, but it's unfortunate. Oh, that's it! Ding, 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 ding! Someone's made it all red. I don't think I've ever seen one all red. Katula, you get the prize. What a start, and still going. Look, he's full lock, and he still doesn't want to go around the corner. That poor soul. My word. Casper, 4.3 seconds. Still not half as much tyre wear as every other person is feeling on that front left tyre. What is he doing? The racing medium. IR Graham, he's using it up, but he's still holding that space. He's still holding that 1.5 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. He's doing 41.8, 41.8, 41.8. The last 3 laps is exact. And there's Talleyrand, he's doing a 41.7, 41.9 and 41.6. So it's around about the same. Talleyrand is 5.9 seconds ahead of Kuykap. So Kuykap is now definitely dropping back into Gerasimon's clutches. Where's the fancy button? Boom. There you go, Gerasimon. Got a bit of a race here, I reckon. I'm looking on the map. This is the race, I think. This is where we want to be. We're only 4 tenths behind Kuykap. Neither of us can get round this corner. Look at us. Listen to that screaming. The poor tyres. It's saying, please, please, please. 2 minutes to go of the race. No tyres left. We're having ourselves a little rally. We're having a tarmac rally to the end of the racing line. And we're half a second behind Kuykap, sat on with Gerasimon. We'll go back through the grid. He looks so much closer outside the car. It's scary to pull away. He's 3 tenths. Can he do it while we're watching? I've got to go and flick through. He's there. He's getting some pace on him. So Gerasimon is just looking for a way past Kuykap. Kuykap's holding his line, even though the tyres are done. Talleyrand is in 3rd place, 1.3 seconds behind IR Graham. He's starting to slowly pull him in. 41.8 at the last lap. IR Graham did a 41.9, a 41.9. He is so consistent. Does it in 3s, 41.8, 41.8, 41.8, 41.9, 41.9, 41.9. Talleyrand there. Hi, JTX has turned up for the feature race. Hooray! I know JTX had a win at the weekend. So, but this is the weekend, but Friday night he got a win in the Super Formula Series. And he did a great job. 42.2. So he's catching IR Graham though, 42.3. Where else is the race? Gerasimon. Oh, sorry, Gerasimon, I've missed it. I am so sorry. I watched him for a while. No, that's not it. Oh, that's the longest one I can get, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, someone's getting a blue flag. Kuykap? Right, no. It's definitely blue flags out there. Cthulhu, he's running out of fuel as well. Will he make to the end of the race? We're still in replay, aren't we? No. Yes. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, no, Casper's finished. I apologise, that was poor. Graham finished second. Talleyrand finished third. Jerriton's coming round to finish fourth ahead of Koikart. Koikart fifth. Ragnar. Oh, no! A little bit of last minute battling, but Ragnar's hold it. He's held it from Kale. Kale's off the road. Iron Bobber's coming round. Cthulhu's already crossed the line. Iron Bobber's passed him. An overtake on the last lap. That was stunning stuff. So Iron Bobber across the line. And there's Cthulhu with his bad tyre. And Kale in 8th. Fantastic race. My word, how did these guys keep it on the track? That was shocking. So, congratulations to Casper. Pole position. And the win. Didn't get all three, but there's still something there to win today. Can he do it in the feature race? I believe Cthulhu had a win at Goodwood because of IR Graham having an off, and that might be the next first person to win a race this season, because IR Graham is just blowing everyone out of the water and showing them the way, but not today. Casper looked after those tyres in the early part of the race, and it paid dividends. It really, really did. And yeah, as soon as the tyre wear started on the guys behind, which might be through the, I don't know if GT Sports got that hot air wearing your tyres sitting behind someone feature, but that seems like what it looked like. So yeah, that was a fantastic race. 15 minutes action all the way. Now in this break we'll choose someone to watch driving around and we'll go to the track. They usually press the yellow thing, so I can just quickly nip out and take a second. So we'll go here, and we'll go here, and JTX is out, and as he hasn't got any air. Oh no, he didn't get the memo on the livery change. Your team's changed liveries, I think, for, I imagine it's for the Black Lives Matter that Casper's gone full black livery. So, oh dear, IR Graham's out. We can sit and watch IR Graham. Oh, JTX has left. Oh, maybe he's having problems. And then IR Graham's gone in. Come on guys, give me a break, I want to nip out. Can't all sit in the pits for 10 minutes and leave me high and dry. He's back out again. Is he trying the hard tyres? Oh no, he's put mediums on. Anyway, I'll leave you driving around with IR Graham. Do you want to be on board? He's on racing mediums. Oh, I feel bad leaving you when there's no one to watch. Oh, now we've changed the thing. We've changed the settings. It's all good. Everyone will come out now. I guess they were just waiting for this moment. So if you look on www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, you know there's a dot between co and UK anyway. Who am I to tell you? Yeah, if you go to the website, you can sign up for the next one of these, because I believe this is, they would like, obviously the dream would be as many people entering MaX5 so we could have a league, so you could have divisions. But this is it's in its infancy, and but yeah, this next week will be the last. Next week will be the last round of this season, and I believe it might have a 2-week break, and then it'll be another 6 weeks season. So it'll be 6 weeks season, 2-week break, 6-week season. And if you go to our website and have a look, each season will have different races. So it's set out that it's Goodwood / Sedengia in the first round. So the first six weeks it'll be at one track, and the second 6 weeks it'll be the second track, and I am going to go to the track, and you're going to watch Geratamon toodling around whilst I turn the mic off because I'm talking rubbish. I'll see you in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere because the feature race is going to be frantic. good evening and welcome. I'm back. I just had to down 6 cans of Red Bull and 2 lattes before this next feature race because I'm going to need it. It's going to be absolutely bedlam. Look, there's Kale again. Kale's the fastest in the practices again. So this is where we get an indication of what people's strategies are going to be when they start when they start the feature race. As we can see here, Kale on racing hards. He's gone fastest with a 40.8 on his second lap. Cthulhu, he's on racing mediums. He might start on the racing mediums. That's an interesting tactic. Try and get a sprint away. It is a reverse grid, so he's going to be the leader, and it's a rolling start, so he's going to have a good few tenths on second and third, so he could grab it. That would be a great move. I know his name's Bruno, but I like to call him Fernando Cthulhu from his feature race win in the first round at Goodwood. He did an amazing job. Got me all tingly and excited. It was the early days of me trying this commentary lark, and I really, it helps a lot. Third, Talleyrand on racing hards, so we've got a feeling he will be starting on racing hards. He finished in third, so he'll be quite far back the grid, where Kale, he'll be quite, I think he finished second to last. So yes, the host is asking if we're ready, and boy, I don't know if I am. I really don't. This is going to be wild. I really do. Let's have a quick look, see if we can see who's on there. So, racing hards for Jared Simon, racing hards for Iron Bobber, racing mediums for Casper. His intention is to come through the field fast and furious, get some positions up. Racing hards for Koikar. Ragnar has got the racing hards on, and IR Graham is also on racing hards. We're just about to go to the feature race, a 30-minute race, where there are pit stops allowed, and they have to use the racing hard. Although, in all fairness, I imagine they want to use the racing hard, because those mediums, they don't last 15 minutes, we found. Oh, Ragnar will start in 4th place. Ragnar believes Cthulhu is going to be the winner. 2 seconds to go to the race. So, here we go. Sit back, guys. I've got you. Don't worry. I've got this covered. I will stay on point to what's going on. The start's quite cool because it's a rolling start, so I won't get too excited. Yeah, there we go. Cthulhu, Kale, Iron Bobber, Ragnar, Koikar, Jared Simon, Talleyrand, IR Graham, and then Casper in last place. We know that Casper looks like he's the only one who's starting on medium tyres. There you go, you can see the 30-minute timer. We're watching Cthulhu go around, leading the pack on a rolling start. He's coming up to the line now. And we are 3, 2, 1, go for the feature race of round 5 at Kyoto Miyabi. Don't worry about it. Cthulhu's in the lead by 7 tenths, followed by Kale. We should really keep an eye at the back with the fast starting Flying Finn on his racing medium tyres. We'll stick at the front here. So lovely. Kale was struggling in the sprint race, and he's not getting any closer to Cthulhu. Iron Bobber is definitely getting a little closer to Kale. I think we saw a little bit of a wheel banging between these two, didn't we? Or was that Ragnar and Iron Bobber? I don't know. I apologise. So Ragnar, everyone's holding position so far. Iron Graham is under immense pressure from the... No, sorry. Jared Simon's under immense pressure from IR Graham. IR Graham making a move up the inside there. Lovely move. I don't think Jared Simon had nothing to say about that. And now Casper will be looking for a way past also, because he wants to stick as close to IR Graham. All the guys around him are starting on hard tyres. That means he could easily just do 10. Here we go. Jerriton, poor Jerriton. Done nothing wrong, got overtaken. Now we've got I.R. Graham on Talleyrand. Talleyrand he had a wiggle on coming out that corner, but he's really close up behind Ragnar himself. They're all in a bunch. Talleyrand's looking to make a move on Ragnar, but I.R. Graham just swooped up the inside of him. Wow, what a move! I'm pressing buttons and I'm not landing on people I want. So, where are we? I.R. Graham's up fourth. I didn't realise he was that high. Yes, he jumped everyone. Talleyrand and Ragnar in one move virtually. Talleyrand's getting trouble from Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber has just got past Talleyrand. Talleyrand's now fallen back to 6th place. Cthulhu's still in the lead. He's still got 6/10 on Kale. He's doing nice steady lap times. He's on racing mediums, remember. So against the racing hards of Kale. Kale's done the fastest lap on lap 3 with a 40.6. He seems to be a lot more happier with the racing hard tyres. He's sticking with Kale. I imagine he's getting a little toe off him. Koi Carp's dropped back a bit. I.R. Graham's catching Koi Carp up now. Sorry, I told you I needed all those Red Bulls because I was going to be having to keep up with this. Iron Bobber in 6th, Talleyrand in 7th. Casper, he wants to make better use of those racing mediums, but remember, he can look after him a lot better. He's going up the inside. Talleyrand, he's looking for some space, and Talleyrand knows he knows the blocking game. Move, I.R. Graham on Koi Carp. They're side by side going into the corner. I.R. Graham whips up this. It's like he's got mediums on. It's like he's racing with mediums. The grip he's finding. The grip next to everyone else is all in that corner. Iron Bobber feeling pressure behind from Casper and Talleyrand. The two people most you don't want to feel the pressure from, because these guys, they're hard and they're fast. Up ahead, Cthulhu still only 4/10 ahead, but he is holding his position. But Kale is coming at him on those hard tyres. Kale is really more comfortable on the hard tyres than Cthulhu is on the mediums, in all fairness. But Cthulhu's still in the lead, holding it by 2/10, followed by Kale by a 10. Kale's 4 seconds. Oh no, there's a move, Cthulhu. Can he hold it? He's on the inside. Kale's got to go the long way, but he's tucked back inside. Come on, Cthulhu, you can do this. As a commentator, I am totally unbiased, and I'm rooting for both of them. I like Kale as well. I've seen him win in the GTMC, and it's fantastic watching these guys race. Look at it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, because this is going to be a little treat. I'll watch the group. I.R. Graham's in 3rd, Koi Carp's in 4th, Ragnar's in 5th, Casper is now 6th, Talleyrand is in 7th, and Iron Bobber's down to 8th. So, hey, JTX didn't end up coming back, did he? Now Kale's taking the lead. No? Oh, I pressed 2. Yes, sorry, I thought they were side by side. But Cthulhu's still got 3 seconds on the rest on I.R. Graham. Come out with this. Give him one of those. Whoosh. So, we're 5 minutes into this race. Kale has taken the lead from Cthulhu. Cthulhu's getting his medium set of tyres out of the way early. He's coming back. It looks like he's coming back. 2/10 behind Kale. He's in the toe. He's finding a nice little toe there, I believe, out of the corner. He'll be able to get a bit closer. I.R. Graham in 3rd. 2.5 seconds. He's way up. We've got Koi Carp and Ragnar and Koi Carp. And just behind them, Casper. Casper's got past Talleyrand. I am so sorry I haven't been watching the racing down the field. But Koi Carp's holding the 4th place from Ragnar. And now the Flying Finn is pushing his way past Ragnar up the inside. Stole that position. Ragnar was so busy racing Koi, he didn't see the Flying Finn go up the inside of him. And that's another position for Casper. I believe he's on his racing mediums as well. But like I've already alliterated in this race, he knows how to look after these racing mediums. We saw that in the first sprint race, 15 minutes, and he was one that only had any grip left by the end of the race. So up ahead, Cthulhu, 1.5 seconds. Kale, 1.7 seconds. Oh, Cthulhu went out wide. I.R. Graham's catching up Cthulhu. 7/10. Cthulhu's doing 41.5 second laps. I.R. Graham's doing 40.9. Sit on board. Whoosh. space. Cthulhu defending his line. Little bump to let him know he's there. He's found some space on the curb, and then he's passed. Cthulhu just cannot find the grip. Cannot find the grip in this car. He's going to follow us close behind. He's still got 3 seconds before Flying Finn catches him up. Casper now 4th. He's got ahead. Koikar pulling away. Koikar has now got Talleyrand to worry about behind him. Talleyrand's on the move. We're just about to start. No, we're on lap 10. No, lap 11. I was going to say just lap 11. So we're on lap 11. We're 8 minutes into this race already. The only person who really probably would need to pit is Cthulhu, and I'd come in. Those tyres go off, don't they? You can't find the grip, but he is using the tyres. Casper is catching him up. I was going to try and go through the field before I started watching this. So he was at Koikar, Talleyrand, having a look. Ragnar, oh no, Ragnar's out of spin! Ragnar's out of spin! He's... Yes, looks like he just chewed a little bit too much curb and he just sent the back end round. Gerasimon, can he get past? Doesn't look like it. No, Gerasimon 11 seconds behind Ragnar. Ragnar is now... Oh, we must have missed Cthulhu having a pit stop. Damn, I'm sorry. But that's it. He's got his hard tyres on. Can he make them last 22 minutes? We'll have to wait and see. Up ahead, Kale, 2.6 seconds ahead of Graham. Hi, Graham, 2.3 seconds ahead of Casper. Casper's tyres still look fresh. He's all right. He's 1.2 seconds ahead of Koikar. Koikar has been under immense pressure from Talleyrand for about 3 or 4 laps. Can Talleyrand find a way past? He's there. He's got his nose just up the inside. He's pulled through, and he's not taking it yet, but yes. Koikar's gone really wide in that corner, and Talleyrand just hugged the curb. And made it past. But Koikar's not giving up. It looks like he's having another look. He's not giving up. He's looking for the place back. They're heading up to the tight right-hander hairpin. Is there anywhere there he can snatch a couple of tenths? He rode the curb lovely. He swung it out onto that curb. He's got the right lines. He's through the chicane. Just getting the toe. He might be able to pull him in on the first corner. Behind we've got racing. Oh my, have we got racing? Cthulhu on Iron Bobber. So, yes, it's Cthulhu trying to get up the inside. They're going into the chicane side by side. There's not much room, but my word, they find room. But Cthulhu has to take a lot of grass to make the move stick. I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty for that. And maybe, no, he didn't get a penalty. Iron Bobber probably feeling a bit hard done by that move. There we go, Ragnar. He's pulled some back though, 6.5 seconds. Still on the racing hard tyres. Up at the front there, Kale, racing hard tyres. Only 2.2 seconds ahead of IR Graham. IR Graham is pulling him in. A little by little. We've got plenty of time in this race for him to make it up. Casper up to 3rd place. He's racing medium tyres. 10 minutes into the race on lap 15. He's doing fine. He's got it covered. The other guys, I imagine they want to try and hold these racing hards for 20 minutes or so. So they can only spend 10 minutes on the racing mediums. Now how long can Casper last on the racing mediums? This could be all just down to tyres. This could be Casper's race. Hey, Kale's coming in. Now IR Graham's gone past. Kale's coming in. He's taking the hards off. He's the racing mediums on. He's going for a 2-stopper. He's thinking 2-stopper. I'm sure he is. There's no way he's going to make those racing mediums last for 20 minutes. There's no way on earth. Iron Bobber's come in. Iron Bobber's come in to get rid of the racing hards. Top up with fuel. I haven't been checking their fuel gauges to tell you the truth, to see if they're getting through fuel quicker. Maybe it'd be a 2-stop race just because of fuel. And there he goes with he's racing hards on again. You only have to do 1 stint on them, Iron. You know, it's only 1 stint mandatory. You could have gone on to the soft, but maybe he wants to go to the end with that. IR Graham racing hards, just under half a tank of fuel, 2.5 seconds ahead of Casper. Casper, he's got half a tank of fuel. He's on the racing mediums. He's doing a 41.0 last, whereas IR Graham's was a 41.1. So there's barely anything in between them. Talleyrand's pitted, get rid of his racing hards. He's come out, racing mediums, topped up a bit of fuel. Is it enough for the end of the race? Cthulhu's now up to 5th with all these pit stops. He's got a smile on his face, slowly making it back. Koikarp's going to have to pit. And Cthulhu's only 3.5 seconds behind him. Kale came out in 3rd, 2.5 seconds behind Casper. Casper is in the pits. He's in the pits to get rid of the racing media, or maybe he's going to put another pair. I think we might do 2 stoppers here. It's like a micro endurance race with the amount of laps they're having to do. And the tyre wear, I believe, is on 15, and the tyre's 15. So Casper's out. He's in 5th place. He's behind Cthulhu. Cthulhu's looking absolutely quite tidy, isn't he? So IR Graham is in the lead, racing hards. He's doing 41.3 in his last lap. Kale in 2nd, who's already pitted. He's on the mediums. He's got the fastest lap of the race, 40.3. So he's sitting tight. He's happy. He was leading the race, so that's about right. Koikarp's going for a long stint, where everyone else is opted to go early pits. Koi's decided to stay out there, and why not? He's 2.7 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu, one of the first to pit. Get rid of the racing mediums, and now he's on the racing hard. He's 3 seconds ahead of Casper, who's also pitted. So the only people there in the top who haven't pitted is IR Graham and Koikarp. Talleyrand pitted. Ragnar 7. Ragnar hasn't pitted. Jerriton looks like he could have pitted. He didn't top it up with fuel though, so he's definitely going to have to pit again, I reckon. And Iron Bobber at the back, he's pitted and topped it right up. He's only 7.5 seconds behind Jerriton. He looked like he wasn't he a lot farther back, or was I getting the sprint race mixed up? So up ahead, IR Graham, staying out as long as he can. I think he wants to try and just do one stop here, where some of the others have decided they're going to go for a 2-stopper, and it probably might be the quickest way with the way the tyre deck is around Kyoto Miyabi. Casper's got the fastest lap. He's in 3rd place. Koikarp's in 3rd place. I do apologise, I'm taking that away from you. You're having a great race, Koi. Solid 3rd place, 3.6 seconds ahead of Casper. There's Casper on the medium tyres again. He's put mediums on again, so he's definitely going to pit, because he's going to have to put hards on. He's done a 40.2. What a strategy. Everyone's on something a bit different. Sure, yeah. No, Casper hasn't used the hards yet. So Talleyrand, he's got the hards out of the way. And he's only a second behind Casper. Cthulhu's only 7 tenths. Oh, I think we've missed a move from Talleyrand and Cthulhu. Yeah, we've... Oh, no, hang on. I bet you it's not enough. I've really missed something there, haven't I? No, it's not doing anything, sorry. Yeah, I missed something there, because Cthulhu was ahead of all of these guys. IR Graham has come in. Shed these. Kale's now taking the lead with the pit stop. He's got mediums, but that fuel isn't going to last, I'm afraid. I'm going to make that call. I've been wrong before, but I believe he's going to have to come in, splash and dash. He ran the racing hards on the first stint, so he doesn't need to put racing hards on, so another set of mediums. Koikarp is in 2nd place, but Casper has caught right up to the back of him. Our Flying Finn, he wants to make it the doublé today. Oh, there's a very wide line. I think behind Talleyrand might be looking at you, no. He's stayed close to Koikarp. I thought he'd lost a load of time there. Koikarp, has he come in? Yeah, Koikarp's come into the pits. So, Casper is in 2nd place, 11.1 seconds behind Kale. Wow. Wow. How? When did that happen? Kale, what sort of blistering lap times have you been doing? 48, 46, 44, 40.5, 40.4, 40.3 to Casper, 41.1, 40.5, 40.5. I do not know. It's those... I don't know. I don't know where he got 10 seconds from. But bully to Kale, he is firmly in the lead, but he will pit. Look, he's got no fuel. Kale's coming up to lap. Ragnar comes in 9th place. He's on the racing mediums. Topped it up with fuel. It's Kale. Casper 10 seconds behind. It's blown me away where Cale's found that time. We're over halfway through this race now. We're only 13.5 minutes remaining. We're on lap. Oh no! Oh, Casper, he's got it. He's collapsed. He's only lost one position. Wow, what a recovery! Man, I was just about to start saying, "Oh, what a shame. That's terrible." But whoa! What did he? 360 it? Grab it and then still carry on? Hey, amazing recovery, Cole. Amazing recovery. If you haven't seen Days of Thunder, that means nothing to you. But now Talleyrand is up in second. I was so busy about the Flying Finn's recovery. I mean, you know, wow. I've missed that Talleyrand has moved up to second place. This is fantastic for his championship. Casper's not going to let him get away with it. Casper has had the pace, and Talleyrand's got a bit more tyre wear on that front left. So Casper's going to be looking all over him. There we have Hale Graham after his pit stop. He's 2.6 seconds behind that pair. Cthulhu going back in the pits. Yeah, he's needed fuel. So that's a two-stopper for Cthulhu. We thought we'd pitted early. And he's going for another set of racing mediums. That says he's on hards. But I thought, yes, because he started on mediums. Sorry, he put hards on. He's going to go back on the mediums, I'd imagine. Geratimon's in sixth. Well, he's not in sixth, but he's in the pits. So, he's topping that up. There's only 12 minutes left of the race. He's back out, racing mediums. He's down to 8th. But man, he's got some sticky tyres. He's going to be lapped by the leader, Cale, who's 11.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. That is unbelievable. I don't know where, but he needs to come in to get some fuel. He'll be in on the next lap, I imagine. So, second place. What's going on here then? There's Geratimon getting lapped by Talleyrand and Casper. They are locked in a feud, and poor old Geratimon just does not want to get involved. And I imagine that Talleyrand is holding up Casper a little bit because those tyres are angry. Oh, why did I do that? And Cale, yes, we said he was going to come in, and guess what? He is in. So we're watching the track. He's run, yes. But I don't think 10 minutes. He's going to get 10 minutes out of those tyres. All that fuel. He's still up pits. Second, Casper. Yeah, I don't know. His fuel might last. So Cale out into third. He's short. Oh, Graham nearly took the back end off of Cale. He's racy. He's had to avoid him. 10 minutes left of this race, people. Talleyrand is leading to no, sorry. Casper has taken the lead from Talleyrand. Talleyrand is all over him though. I want to show a replay, but it looks like there's going to be another move. I don't want. What do I do? Quick one. It probably isn't enough. Here we go. He went up the inside of him. Talleyrand tried to block him off, but it was just too late. He was already up there. Late braking. Amazing. It's the grip, I imagine. A grip of those medium tyres next to Talleyrand's medium tyres. If we look, yeah, looks loads more grip. Now we're still in the replay. Only asked for the 18-second one, I thought. And are they still in the same positions? Oh no, he come back. Oh, he hasn't lost it yet. There's Geratimon going to unlap himself. I think Talleyrand's going to need to go in and put some tyres on. So Cale will be sitting there happy, saying, yeah, go and put some tyres on. They're really bad. He's under pressure from Hale Graham. Hale Graham's got enough fuel, I reckon, for the rest of the race. His tyres look fine. So there's no more pitting there. Behind Hale Graham is Coy. 13 seconds ahead of Iron Bobber, who we saw trying to unlap himself from Talleyrand. He's pitted, put the mediums on. He's having a steady. Oh, you can't tell when they do that. Oh, did I miss something? Iron Bobbers popped into the pits to put some mediums on, maybe top up fuel. So Cthulhu up to 7th. He's on the racing mediums. He's right behind Ragnar. Just some rocking buttons. There you are. Whoosh, Ragnar. So he's on the racing mediums. He's got half a tank of fuel. Yeah, I don't know if he'll have to pit, but Cthulhu's on the comeback from a 2 pit stop strategy. A bit more grip. Can he get the inside? He's looking. He wants it. Cthulhu. Oh, I don't want to cut away because it looks like this is the move, but where else? If you look on the map, no, it looks quite spaced out. We'll stick with this. We'll stick with our man Cthulhu here, Fernando. Chasing down Ragnar. He's got better, faster tyres. Should have a bit of better pace. So Ragnar, yeah, his tyres are a bit angry. Yeah, only a little bit, but they're a bit more angrier. Casper's come in. Casper has come in because he had to put hards on. Of course, so Kale's back in the lead. Niall Graham's got past Talleyrand. Where's Talleyrand? Oh, sorry guys, I'm going to press G. There we go, Talleyrand. Talleyrand pit as well. Yeah, Talleyrand pitted as well. We're all doing for a last 10 minute, 6-8 minutes splash and dash. So Kale on racing mediums, 2 seconds ahead of IR Graham. IR Graham's going to be struggling out there with those tyres when he's got a flying Finn behind him, 2 seconds with brand new racing hard tyres on, and behind him by 5 seconds is a flying Talleyrand. Yeah, you've heard of a flying Finn, but you wait until you see a flying Talleyrand, my friend. They are. Oh, Graham's coming in. He has come in. He did want to get rid of those tyres. They were poorly. So this is our top 3 at the moment. Kale, Casper, Talleyrand. IR Graham's in the pits. Koikarp, will he come round? Yeah, Koikarp's. No, IR Graham's got out of the pits just before Koikarp. Was it close? Not really. But there we go. So now IR Graham's on racy tyres. Racier than Talleyrand, the flying Talleyrand. So we've got about a 4-second spread between everyone. Kale's got the fastest lap. Where did his pace come from? He was fastest in the practices, and then in the sprint race he didn't seem to feature. But he's come back in the feature race with flying colours. And one wonders what happened to IR Graham. I mean, he's dominated this championship. And I mean dominated like ridiculously, like standing on your head, tickling your balls dominated. It's ridiculous. Good, I'm not slagging it, it's great. It's been a fantastic championship to commentate. But today, wow, he's got 3 people ahead of him. He's not used to that. He must be wondering what's happening. He must be wondering where all these lap cars have come from. So, Kale's 4.8 seconds ahead of Casper. Casper is 5.2 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand is 4.6 seconds. It's got a very 4-secondy kind of theme going on here. This is like a racing equivalent of social distancing. The signs. So Talleyrand is in 3rd place, the last podium step, but IR Graham wants something to say about that. He's come out and done a 40.4 straight away, and Talleyrand is around them areas, so it's safely matched. Behind IR Graham, 3 seconds behind IR Graham, is our Koikarp, VRC Koikarp, having an immensely great race, I've got to say. I think he had a very good sprint race. This is his track. This really is. He's more comfortable on this track than we've seen him so far this season. And he's having a great race. He's there. He's on pace with the leaders. So, yes, fantastic race. Look at Cthulhu. He's in 6th. I know he'd probably want to be higher, but after the sprint race, it looked like he was not really feeling this track at all. And now, with only 5 minutes to go, he's sitting in a comfortable 6th place, 6.5 seconds ahead of Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber is 5.5 seconds ahead of Jared Zamon, with a 40.8 as a best. Jared Zamon also fastest lap was a 40.8. There you are. And start from the beginning for Kale. Kale's fastest lap is a 40.1. He's just starting the 37th lap, and he's 4.7 seconds in the lead. In 2nd place we have CPI Casper. He's 4.7 seconds behind Kale and 5.1 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Oh, and I can't see his fastest lap, I'm afraid. Oh, we would have told you, wouldn't it, on that? Sorry, yeah. 40.8. No, that's his last lap time. Yeah. 3rd place, Talleyrand. His fastest lap, 40.3. We've only got 4 minutes left of this race. IR Graham is catching up Talleyrand. He's had a 41-second lap there. He must have had to have a major lift. 4th, IR Graham, fastest lap of a 40.3. He's catching up VRC Talleyrand. He's not running away from Koikarp as fast as he'd probably like. So in 4th, Graham 5th, Koikarp Fastest lap of a 40.2. So he's had a great Saturday evening. He must be happy. Good haulage of points as well. In 6th place, Kyoto. What an up and down race he has had. We also can't see his fastest lap, but my word, he has used some tyres up. I'm going to try and see what tyre sponsor he's got on that car, because he's cost them today. They've got through some sets of tyres that they're never going to use again. They're going to end up on the bonfire, can't see. Shall we say Michelin? Shall we besmirch Michelin, Pirelli? Who knows? So 6th for Cthulhu. I'll get sidetracked, don't I? Iron Bobber is in his fastest lap time. It won't let me know because it's being a bit GT sportish. 40.6 for Iron Bobber. It's not been about a pace. Oh, his fuel, will it last? Oh no, Iron Bobber may have to pit. We might have a bit of movement here after all, because Iron Bobber's fuel tank's flashing, and we've still got 2.5 minutes, which is what, about 5 laps to go. Oh no. So Jared Timon sitting behind, thinking, yeah, go in and pit. They've all had an okay pace tonight. It's so bizarre. We've got Ragnar. Oh no, I didn't give him one of them. Sorry, Jared Timon. There we go. And then behind Jared Timon in 9th, we have Ragnar in Team 13. And he's done a 4. I can't see his fastest lap either. Sorry. Right then. Back up with the leaders. Kale, 4.2 seconds ahead of Casper. Casper, 5.7 seconds ahead of... Oh! We've also got someone else who's got a flashing tank. Kale's tank's fine. His tyres aren't. But looks like Casper might have miscalculated when he fueled up. Might have to pop in. And Talleyrand's only 6.7 seconds behind him, but Talleyrand's got his own problems with a flying IR Graham coming in at the last minute. 5/10. I think this is worth one of these guys and one of these. Let's just sit back, relax, and let's put some pressure on Talleyrand. Look at this, we're touching bumpers. We're coming down to the sweeping left, then into the sweeping right, down a short straight. He's got a little bit, oh no, a bit unsettled, both cars, but he's seen a gap. And he just didn't bother with his brakes. He just flew up into that gap. There you go. But no, Talleyrand back. I should have stayed on camera, sorry. Wow, what a battle we've got going on here. This is amazing. IR Graham, I'm going back in, sorry. Whoosh. He's looking for anything, any kind of space that he can try and just get some purchase. His tank's flashing now. We're 20 seconds left. That 2 minutes went quick, didn't it? We're sticking with this because this is the race on track. I think there is a race also in the back. Oh, they're all over. Talleyrand is just defending for his life, and IR Graham's trying. He's got the lights up even. He's giving him some. Surely some mutual respect here, and they come across the line. This has got to be the end. And yeah, Talleyrand finished 3rd. IR Graham in 4th. Quick up, looks like a secured 5th place, 7 seconds. Cthulhu in wonderful 6th place ahead of Jared Timon. Sure, we saw some racing somewhere. No, I thought we saw some racing. There's 2 cars near each other. What was before these? Oh, it was Kale lapping. So watch Kale coming across the line to take the lead. I mean, take the win. Sorry, 14 seconds ahead of this man Casper, who's run out of fuel. Wow, he's so lucky that Talleyrand crossed the line too early. Amazing. So, yes, Kale, our winner. We had 2 separate winners this evening. That's great. And here's the winner of the sprint, just limping over the line. Talleyrand in 3rd. IR Graham 4th. He's not going to be used to that. Quick up 5th. Cthulhu 6th. Jared Timon, Ragnar, and then Iron Bobber. Well done, Kale. Amazing. Fastest lap, clean race, and the win. Well, that was MaX5. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. It was good fun, that. Good wholesome racing. We like it. There are your results. I'll be live again on Tuesday evening for the GTMC. I think that starts at 7:30 or thereabouts. And that's a great that championship. I've seen the championship table for that. I won't tell you here because it's nothing to do with it. But wow, Owen Cale got fastest lap, 40.1 with the win. But yeah, I want to. If you come and tune in, I'll tell you the table there. But it's only and there's only like a couple of points in it between them. But this championship, I think, with these different wins, it's going to turn the table around for that. So yeah, I'll be live again next Tuesday night for the GTMC for a bit more fun and frolics. Come and check the website out, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. My brain, honestly, I'm fuzzed up from that race. I'm still seeing people here and people there and trying to keep track of who's on what tyres. It was crazy. So yeah, come to the website and get signed up to a league. Like I said, next week for this is the last round, then there'll be a 2-week gap, and then the MaX5s will be starting up again, and we want as many people to come and sign up as possible, because we'd love it to have divisions so people could move up and down into different divisions. It would be fantastic. So yeah, tune in on Tuesday. Again, next Saturday, it's going to be the grand final. We'll try and do something special. I haven't got a clue. I've just said that. Now I'm going to have to go into the Discord and say to everyone, we've got to do something special for the last round because I've announced it. Duh. So yeah, it's the big final. It's the final show count. Oh, it's countdown. But yeah, fuck, I nearly swore. I'm babbling. I've got to go. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. It was a great race, and like again, Tuesday night live, I'll be on for the GTMC, and then next Saturday I will be coming with the final of the MaX5 season. Thank you for tuning in. I have had a blast. It's been great watching this race with you, and I will see you hopefully Tuesday or Saturday. Wonderful, you beautiful people. Thank you.